Hi everyone, today I'm showing an open source project where I worked with AI agents to build an air quality sensor. It used a SEN55 sensor and an IRI9486 screen. I want to show you what I learned and give back to the community. Right now, the tech world is crazy about vibe coding. It's an idea that you can just talk to an AI and it writes the whole app for you. But whenever I see those demos, I always ask, what about embedded system? Why is no one showing how to this work for hardware? When you have an old project that is 70% C and 30% C++, all tied directly to an Arduino, letting an AI rewrite your code is a big risk. If you fresh code that the AI just made up without testing, you will break your board instantly. Without a good way to test old code, fast change will only lead to one thing, a total mess. This creates a huge wall. You can safely use AI without test, but writing tests for old code tied to hardware is really tough and takes forever. To fix this, we must start from the basic. Set up Arduino command line check first, just to make sure the code still built for our hardware. Then I solve the core problem. As long as the code is tied to the board, AI can really help so much. So, my first setup wasn't adding feature. Instead, I used AI to help me build a display emulator that runs on a PC or a browser. By doing this first, I completely changed my workflow. I could run and test the UI in a Warzone emulator without even touching the real board. Now the emulator is ready, we need a safety net. You have to write tests because AI is really hard to predict. 1 second it's smart and the next it starts hallucinating. It's very common for an AI to fix a sensor but break the display driver at the same time. To stop this, I built a test pyramid, basically different layers of safety checks. What I'm most proud of is using a virtual frame buffer in GitHub Action. Running GUI tests on a cloud server without a screen sounds crazy, but it works. By using this virtual screen with image magic to check pixels automatically, I built a solid defense. I have fast tests for the core logic and translation test. Make sure the emulator runs perfectly without crashing. The final part is keeping a close eye on the AI. If you don't give it clear specs, talking to an AI is just frustrating. It will just guess your code struct and write stuff you can use. To fix this, I borrow some ideas from modern software called spec-driven development. Some people even use OpenSpec for this. Based on my experience, I have made a nice step workflow for AI agents. The main goal is to keep the AI aligned with what I want to build. If the AI starts to get off track, it usually means the feature is too big and I need to break it down into small pieces. In short, this project shows how we can turn old code into modern systems with AI by building an emulator, setting up automated tests, and using a clear workflow. We've brought something amazing. If you have the right setup, the lines between embedded, web, and the software development are gone. We can set all C or C++ code is too old to be tested anymore. We just need to start with a solid build and grow from there. This workflow isn't the only way to do it, which is why I open source everything to share ideas with you. Scan the QR code to try the web emulator or visit my GitHub. Let's take embedded development to the next level together. Thanks for watching.